10. 2025 Toyota GR Corolla. Toyota kicks off 2025 strong. Its rally-inspired 1.6-liter G16 EGTS turbo 3-cylinder still delivers 300 horsepower, but updated boost tuning boosts torque to 295 pound-feet. Morizo level power, now with the rear seat staying put. Buyers have two choices: the familiar 6-speed manual or a fresh 8-speed GR direct automatic with launch control and its own oil cooler. Push either one hard and the GR4 AWD can send up to 70% of power to the rear, hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 4.8 seconds before topping out at 143 miles per hour. Toyota also beefed up the car for back-to-back thrashing. An extra radiator, larger brake cooling ducts, and front air curtains help manage heat. Stiffer rear springs and rebound springs improve handling, while twin torsion limited slips let you power out of corners without spinning a tire. Upgraded Brembo 4-piston brakes, now in GR Red, grip massive 14-inch rotors for serious stopping power. The cabin mixes race-ready thrills with everyday comfort. Better soundproofing, plush suede sport seats, a head-up display, and Toyota's faster 8-inch touchscreen with wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and OTA updates. Priced just over $40,000, it packs rally-bred grit, grocery run ease, and your pick of a stick shift or paddles, all in one fierce little hatch. Hit that like button if a 3-cylinder making 300 horsepower amazes you, because one hot hatch on this list hits 180 plus miles per hour right out of the box. Keep watching. 9. 2025 BMW M135 xDrive. BMW's most compact M car just leveled up. The updated F70 hatch now pumps out 317 horsepower and 295 pound-feet from its tweaked 2.0-liter Turbo 4, thanks to a better intercooler, upgraded injectors, and a less restrictive quad-exit exhaust. Stomp the gas, let the 7-speed dual-clutch launch hard, and you'll hit 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds before hitting the 155 miles per hour limiter. Speed means nothing without control, so BMW adds an adaptive M suspension, sitting 8 millimeters lower, plus a rear torque vectoring diff that can throw all its power to the outside wheel for rally car agility. Stronger subframe mounts and M Sport brakes keep the hatch locked down when you charge hard into corners. The cockpit scores BMW's newest upgrades: a curved display, 10.25-inch gauges plus 10.7-inch touchscreen, running slick iDrive 9 with quick select and wireless phone mirroring. Grippy M Sport seats wear vegan leather, ambient lighting flashes M colors, and a standard Harman Kardon system lets you crank tunes instead of turbo noises. The starting price lands near 64,740 euros in Europe. Opt for the M Sport Package Pro and you'll score red brake calipers, blacked out trim, and a drift-friendly M traction mode. Super hatch swagger without supercar prices. 8. 2025 Cupra Leon VZ. Cupra's updated hot hatch ditches seats plain looks for a bold shark-like front end and eye-catching copper details. Power comes from VW's upgraded 2.0-liter EA 888 Evo 4 engine, pushing 296 horsepower and 295 pound-feet. Think Golf GTI Clubsport power with added Spanish flair. Engage launch control and the quick-shifting 7-speed DSG will blast you to 60 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds, topping out at 155 miles per hour unless you unlock more speed with a tune. The Cupra's secret weapon? A smart rear diff that spins the outside wheel faster, making the Leon whip around corners like a rally champ before the spoiler even wakes up. It sits 10 millimeters lower on stiffer mounts, with magic dampers offering comfort for groceries, sport for back roads, and full Nürburgring attack mode, all in one wild hatchback. The Leon's cabin finally gets it right. Proper steering wheel buttons now pair with a quicker 12.9-inch touchscreen, featuring the new voice assistant, lighter 19-inch Queenstown wheels. Optional help it turn faster, while the premium Sennheiser stereo keeps the beats crisp when you're not revving the dual exhausts. At around 43,000 pounds, you get Golf R Performance, all-wheel drive grip, and Cupra's signature copper attitude, all packed in a hatchback that still fits in tight parking spots. Become a hot hatch legend. Hit subscribe and get first dibs on every new video drop. 7. 2018 Ford Focus RS Limited Edition. Ford's farewell to the MK3 RS came as a special 1,500 unit run, packing extra grip and bolder looks. The 2.3-liter Turbo 4 still delivers 350 horsepower and 350 pound-feet, with its Borg-Warner turbo pushing 23 psi through a 6-speed stick shift, launching to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds and hitting a certified 165 miles per hour top speed. Ford upgraded the front with a Quaife limited slip diff to stop wheel spin under power, while the rear twinster system can speed up the outside wheel by 2 RPM. Activate drift mode and it throws power backwards, letting you slide the car sideways on command. No mods needed. The suspension gets upgrades, stiffer rear springs, retuned dampers, massive Brembo brakes with 13.8-inch discs, and sticky Michelin Pilot Super Sports to plant this 3,460-pound hot hatch. Outside it shouts with nitrous blue or race red paint, a matte black roof, mirrors, spoiler, and lightweight 19-inch wheels. Inside, Recaro bucket seats, carbon fiber trim, and a heated steering wheel in the RS2 package blend race-ready feel with everyday comfort. The RS originally cost $41,995, but good ones now sell for more. Showing this hot hatch left dealers at peak performance and stayed in demand. 6. 2025 Volkswagen Golf GTI Clubsport. Volkswagen's 50th anniversary GTI is a hatchback that can even chase down sports sedans. Its 2.0-liter Turbo 4 gets a larger intercooler and less restrictive exhaust, pumping out 296 horsepower and 295 pound-feet, making it the most powerful front-wheel drive Golf ever. Hit launch control, let the 7-speed DSG transmission launch hard, and you'll hit 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds, topping out at 167 miles per hour if you opt for the race package's raised limiter. The GTI's electronic diff locks and sends all front-wheel power to the outside tire for maximum grip. Switch to Nürburgring-tuned Special Mode, and the adaptive suspension smartly softens for rough pavement without sacrificing sharp throttle response. A full-length rear wing generates real downforce at speed, while the lightweight 19-inch Queenstown wheels conceal upgraded brake hardware for repeated 160+ mile-per-hour stops on the Autobahn. The GTI's cabin finally gets proper steering wheel buttons and a slick 12.9-inch touchscreen with the new ChatGPT-powered voice assistant. An illuminated Volkswagen logo and aggressive LED headlights give it an angrier look. Starting around €63,000 in Europe, it mixes everyday usability with 50th anniversary swagger. You get one upgrade token, Giant Turbo, Track-Ready Coilovers, or Wild Arrow Kit. Which are you cashing in? 5. 2025 Acura Integra Type S. Acura's baddest hatch shares the Civic Type R's turbo power, but flaunts its own attitude. The boosted 2.0-liter engine sucks in more air through larger intakes and blasted out a triple exit exhaust, delivering 320 horsepower and 310 pound-feet, making this the strongest Integra ever built. The 6-speed manual-only gearbox, who needs an auto, with launch control hits 60 miles per hour in 5 seconds flat, charging to a verified 167 miles per hour max speed. Power is nothing without control, so Acura bolts in a dual-axis strut front end, an adaptive damper system retuned for the extra power, and a smart limited slip diff that feeds torque cleanly out of tight bends. The car sits 3 inches wider than standard, with 19-inch forged wheels and powerful Brembo brakes that easily stop this 3,219-pound hot hatch from high speeds without fading. Inside, the Type S removes the sunroof for better stiffness, upgrades to tight-fitting ultra-suede sport seats, and adds a 10.2-inch digital gauge cluster, plus a 9-inch touchscreen with wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium 16-speaker ELS sound system. Priced around $52,000, it delivers sports car performance in a practical package that can handle groceries, and still scream to 7,000 RPM when you want fun. Four, 2025 Volkswagen Golf. Volkswagen's ultimate sleeper just got more potent. The refreshed MK 8.5 wrings 328 horsepower and 310 pound-feet from its upgraded 2.0-liter turbo, using a bigger intercooler, improved injectors, and less restrictive exhaust. Engage race start. Let the 7-speed DSG launch hard, and this hatch blasts to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. With the optional R Performance Pack, it'll keep pulling all the way to 168 miles per hour. That pack is more than a raised limiter. It unlocks drift and special modes, both relying on the new rear torque vectoring diff that can feed every ounce of rear torque to either wheel. You can pick 4-wheel power slides on empty on-ramps, or let special mode to soften the dampers for bumpy back roads, while keeping instant throttle response. Chassis tweaks are subtle but telling. 20% stiffer front subframe mounts, a 0.6-inch ride height drop, and optional 19-inch forged wheels that slice 4 pounds per corner. Inside, they finally fixed the frustrating touch controls. Backlit sliders are back, and a new 12.9-inch infotainment screen runs a faster MIB 4 OS with wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. Starts around $48,000 in the US. Even fully loaded, it undercuts most hot hatches while delivering sports sedan power in a practical hatchback that fits anywhere. Three, 2024 Mercedes-AMG, a 45 S4MATIC+. Built by hand in a Falterbach, AMG's 2.0-liter Turbo 4 still holds the title of most powerful production engine per liter. 421 horsepower from just 2.0 liters. That's 210 horsepower per liter. A bigger intercooler, advanced twin-scroll turbo, and new 48-volt mild hybrid system deliver an extra 13 horsepower at launch, rocketing this hatch to 60 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds, and up to 168 miles per hour with the AMG Speed Package. AMG's Torque Vectoring 4 MATIC Plus now houses a clutch pack on each rear axle shaft. It can send all of its power to either wheel, triggering rally-style drift mode at the tap of a steering wheel button. The 8-speed automatic shifts in just 150 milliseconds, while stiffer subframe mounts and adaptive dampers keep the chassis flat without rattling your fillings. Inside, the cabin features dual 10.25-inch MBX screens with AMG track timers, plus a suede steering wheel with GTR-style drive mode, dials. Authentic engine sounds pumped directly into the interior. No artificial audio tricks used. The update adds matte gray vents, a bigger rear spoiler, and lightweight 19-inch wheels. Optional carbon brakes handle endless high-speed stops. Around 82,000 euros in Europe, it delivers super speed in a compact hatch body. Think 421 horsepower is crazy? Our last two hatches smash power-to-weight rules and chase supercar speeds. Stay with us. 2. 2025 Honda Civic Type R FL5. Honda's king of front-wheel drive is back, and its winning formula stays the same, for good reason. The turbocharged 2.0-liter still delivers 315 horsepower and 310 pound-feet, sent through a precise 6-speed manual and smart limited-slip diff. Get the launch right, and this red accented rocket hits 60 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds, topping out at a confirmed 170 miles per hour. beating the original NSX supercar. Underneath, a dual-axis special front end kills torque steer, while adaptive dampers and wider tracks, 1.0 inches front, 0.75 inches rear. Keep the Michelin Pilot 4S rubber planted without bruising daily comfort. Brembo 4-pot brakes clamp 2-piece 13.8-inch rotors, and a 48% larger radiator plus hood vent hold coolant temp steady during hard driving. The interior stays pure Type R red Ultra Suede race seats, a 10.2-inch digital dash with shift lights, and Honda's track timer that grades your driving. The 3-pipe exhaust has a valve that's quiet when cruising, but growls above 4,000 RPM. Base MSRP rises to $46,690 including destination, and insiders hint 2025 may be the final gas-only Type R, before stricter noise regs push the badge hybrid. If you want a manual hot hatch that still sets lap records, join the queue. Allocations remain capped and resale prices prove it. Nine down, 1 to go. This final pick shatters every stat you've heard so far. 1. 2025 Audi RS 3 Sportback Performance Edition. Audi's beloved 5-cylinder engine just got its best factory upgrade yet. The 2.5-liter turbo now makes 407 horsepower and 369 pound-feet thanks to freer airflow, a tuned computer, and an open exhaust. Use launch control and this hatch rockets to 60 miles per hour in about 3.5 seconds, then charges to a staggering 186 miles per hour, beating the original R8 supercar. Control is the party trick. The RS torque splitter routes all rear axle power to the outside wheel, flicking the car around bends with rally car agility. The suspension sits 10 millimeters lower than an S3, pairing quick adaptive dampers with stiffer subframe mounts for razor-sharp precision without sacrificing comfort. Optional carbon ceramic front brakes cut 22 pounds of unsprung weight and handle repeated 170 miles per hour. Autobahn stops without fade. Inside, fixed-back RS bucket seats in Dinamica suede hold the driver firmly in place. The 12.3-inch virtual cockpit displays shift lights and boost pressure, with matte Ascari blue trim matching the exclusive exterior paint. Production is strictly limited to 300 numbered units worldwide, with each car priced around 85,000 euros, approximately $95,000, before taxes and options. So that wraps up our 2025 lineup of the fastest road-ripping hot hatches. These pocket rockets prove massive size and price tags aren't needed for insane speed. From rally-bred beasts to front-wheel heroes and German Autobahn stormers, today's hot hatches redefine performance. Whether you want a 300-plus horsepower daily or rare track weapon, these machines will thrill any speed addict. Which one would you like to drive flat out with no regrets? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're always first to catch up on more content. See you next time.